Hey guys, it is November 24th, 2010, and this is Failgex News. Herblore Habitat, a new minigame type thing, more or less a distraction diversion minigame kind of thing. They give you a very long, very drawn-out explanation thing with 2 paragraphs or whatever, and basically, to sum it all up, it's a new Herblore farming kind of minigame thing, and this guy, Papa Mambo, a very creative Jagex, has discovered how to plant and trap these things called Jadinkos, which I'm guessing are, well, they're like flower creatures that are in the area, which is in the Khazari jungle, which, if you know, is way far down, but in Karamja. But it's an interesting update. You can you get an experience reward in farming, herblore, or hunter. Obviously, it kind of ties in all 3. There's also fashionable witch doctor clothes, which I would like to see because I think that'd be kind of cool looking, to be honest with you. There's also special Jadinko breeds, Pterodomagothics and Zamorak. Again, how very original. Catching them will prove difficult as their habitat are drawn to changes on a weekly basis. So basically, every week they change around a bit, but it's kind of cool. You will not get a further experience boost if you find the right combination of flora, or if you manage to find the right combination of flora. You will not get any more experience if you've already done it that week. So it's basically like penguins. You'll also get a Witch Doctor mask and 30-minute XP boost to your farming, herblore, hunter activities within the habitat area, which is kind of dumb in a way, because there's no real bank around there unless you go to Shiloh, if Shiloh's included. I'm not totally sure on that, but Shiloh's the only bank near you, so farming in herblore would be kind of dumb. Plus, I'm not sure how many farming patches there actually are. But we'll see how that goes. Where to start using Herblore Habitat would be speak to Papa Mambo, which is southeast of the Khazari jungle. You can teleport there with a Juju Spirit Bag purchased from Betamax in the North Taverley for 2K. Requirements: 54 farming is essential to start the Herblore Habitat and farm Juju plants. 70 hunters required if you want to start hunting Jadinkos. 54 herblore is required if you wish to start mixing Juju potions. And 56 construction would also be useful, but it isn't required apparently. So it's, I guess, whatever. It should be really a requirement. It should be what does it have on Zybez? Like recommendations. That's it. In other news, Thanksgiving's turkeys have reappeared in Lumbridge for the American Thanksgiving. Honestly, I think they should just be there from the Canadian one all the way to the American one, and in between that, I think it'd be a lot easier. But that's just my opinion, of course. You just pay a visit to the Cook's brother in Lumbridge and help him prepare for the feast, so it's basically kind of like last year's thing. They don't change it seemingly much. Also, the Ogre Chefs in the Felda Hills have branched out a bit, so you can access spit roasting spots in a number of new areas in and around that area. They've added a new system to allow themselves to message every single online player with update warnings and other information. They'll be trialing that with the next game update. That is a useful thing, especially for me, because then I'll know when it's coming out. I can quickly go to the homepage and quickly prepare whatever I do, and be able to make a video quickly for you guys. But it'll be interesting to see how that works out, and if it works, that's pretty cool. The right-click menu has a handle situation where there are more options that you can fit in your screen. It will now try to bunch options into categories to conserve space. I haven't tried that yet, but it should be interesting. I don't know. It could either be it could be really good, and it could be really good, and it could be really shitty. Like, they could fuck it up and, like, have really stupid options, or they could make it really good and have, like, a whole shitload of options. And it would be good if you're in, like, I don't know, like the Grand Exchange, you're trying to look for a friend or something in it. If it's doing what I think that it's doing, it'll be a lot easier and better. The Dungeoneering Coal Bag now has a handy fill option to use within the bank screen, so that's fairly good for anybody that got the coal bag. The XP counter now has a comma. I'm so mixed up today, guys. The XP counter is now comma separated for ease of reading. So the XP counter, which had no spaces or commas, is now finally spaced in commas, so I can see exactly how much you have without fucking up 6 or 7 times before you figure it out. Yeah. Finally, those who have completed dealing with Scarabas and missing my mummy, which I've both done, never restored sell it to 100%. Yeah, whatever. Basically, I finished those 2 quests, stealing Scarabas and missing my mummy. They also have to be restored as sent Lydon to 100%. I may wish to pay Leela a visit in Draenor, as she is escorting down to Selin's why weird name? Senlinton's mastaba. After that, you may also want to take a carpet over to Sophin and chat with Jex and Sphinx about Desert Phenon's lesser gods. Don't forget your cat, of course. That crazy random stuff that nobody really cares about, because I don't think anybody ever really uses that. Also, something else that was interesting was tasks and skill targets. They've tweaked the old achievement diaries a bit. They've basically just, I don't know, it's task. It's kind of like the task thing in Lumbridge thing. It was okay, but I don't really know. It's basically bringing back tasks and skill targets. It's not very interesting, but it is something to look at. But overall, the Herblore habitat thing, it looks pretty good, and if the witchcraft clothing looks kind of cool, it could be a good distraction diversion minigame kind of thing. Well, it would be distraction diversion because it changes week to week, but it looks like it should be interesting. Hopefully it is, and not something stupid. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully they aren't as late as they were this week in making an update. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.